Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, how are you today? I wish you always have a great day. And don't forget to thank to the God that we have been given healthiness and happiness. Before starting our lesson, I would like to introduce myself. I am Endang Ciptaningrum. Just call me Mem Endang or Bu Endang. I teach you English in your class this year. Today, we would like to talk about asking and giving opinions. Do you know asking and giving opinions? Now, would you like to look at the basic competence and learning objective first? 3.14, that is menganalisa fungsi sosial struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan teks, interaksi transaksional lisan dan tulis yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi yang terkait pendapat dan pikiran sesuai dengan konteks penggunaannya. Perhatikan unsur kebahasaan yaitu I think, I suppose, in my opinion. 4.14, this is for keterampilan. Menyusun teks interaksi transaksional, lisan dan tulis, pendek dan sederhana yang melibatkan tindakan memberi dan meminta informasi terkait pendapat dan pikiran dengan memperhatikan struktur teks dan unsur kebahasaan yang benar dan sesuai dengan konteks. The learning objective 3.14 pada akhir pelajaran siswa dapat menyebutkan expression tentang asking and giving opinion. Second, pada akhir pelajaran siswa dapat membuat dialog tentang asking and giving opinion dengan berdasarkan situasi yang telah diberikan dengan menggunakan unsur-unsur kebahasaan yang benar. 4.14, pada akhir pelajaran siswa dapat mengkomunikasikan pendapatnya sesuai dengan konteks yang diberikan dengan menggunakan struktur yang benar. Pada akhir pelajaran siswa dapat mengkomunikasikan dengan temanya tentang asking dan giving opinion sesuai dengan tema yang diberikan dengan menggunakan struktur yang benar. Now, let's see the video.
Hello everyone, this is Crystal and the team and welcome back to Weekly English. Today we're going to learn about something which is just as important and interesting as the topic that we have discussed last week. We are going to learn about giving and asking for opinions. Now I want you to pay a close attention to this situation. At mall, shopping! Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Hey, look at that dress, the blue one, the short one. What do you think of that dress? I think it's so beautiful. You mean the blue dress? Yes, what a pretty dress. I like it. And I'm sure that you will look gorgeous in it. That's very beautiful. Well, no, I'm going to give it to Queenie as a Christmas gift for this year. Oh, really? Yes. Do you think she will like it? I mean, Queenie will like it? Yes. Yes, I think she will like it because that dress is very beautiful. And I like it.
How to express your opinion in English. Rosie, what do you think of Mary's new boyfriend? Oh, I saw him yesterday at the party. He's so fit. But it seems to me that he's a bit boring. Yes, Rosie, I agree with you. He looks gorgeous, but he's not very sociable. I believe he didn't like our company yesterday. Yes, right. When you ask for opinion, you can use the following phrases. What do you think of? What is your opinion of? What are your feelings about? What do you feel about? For example, what do you think of Mary's new boyfriend? What is your opinion of Mary's new boyfriend? What are your feelings about him? What do you feel about him? To express opinion, you can also use the following: I think, I believe, it seems to me, in my opinion, to my mind. For example, I think he's a bit boring, or in my opinion, he's a bit boring. Before the phrases I think, I believe, you can add the word personally with a comma. For example, personally, I think he's a bit boring. Personally, I believe he's a bit boring. Well, Robert, what's your opinion of this car? Jack, I don't think you should buy it. It's absolutely different from what you really need. Why do you think so? Jack, you need a reliable car for work. As far as I know, there are a lot of complaints about this one. If you say, I think this is a bad car, this statement is too strong and sometimes even rude, so you can make it more polite by saying, I don't think this is a good car, making the first part negative and the second part positive. The phrases as far as I know and as far as I'm concerned are used with a comma. For example, as far as I know, this is not a good car. As far as I'm concerned, this is not a good car. And the first phrase, as far as I know, is more about knowledge, or you're being informed about this. And as far as I'm concerned, is more about opinion. When you give advice or a recommendation, you can use the modal verb should. For example, you should buy this car. And the negative form of the word should is should not or shouldn't. For example, you should not buy this car. You shouldn't buy this car. To make a question with should, just put should before number one, before the subject. Should I buy this car? And the short answers are yes, you should, no, you shouldn't. You can ask for opinion with the help of do you think phrases or do you think questions. For example, do you think that I should buy this car? The word that is optional. You can omit it. Do you think I should buy this car? In sentences with do you think, the question is in the first part, do you think, and the second part, which is a clause, is a normal statement. I should buy this car. So, do you think I should buy this car? So, Mike, what do you think of this project? In my opinion, we should be careful about it. According to our financial analysts, it's very risky. We may get into trouble with it. Do you think we should stop discussing it? From my point of view, we need consultations with our internal auditors. To some extent, this is their job too. More formal phrases to give an opinion. From my point of view. From my perspective. From my point of view, this project is too risky. From my perspective, this project is too risky. When you give an opinion of other people, you can use the phrase according to somebody. For example, according to our analysts, this project is too risky. Or from the point of view of somebody, or from somebody's point of view. From the point of view of our analysts, this project is too risky. Or from our analyst's point of view, this project is too risky. Some other phrases to give an opinion. To some extent or to a certain extent. For example, to some extent this is their job too. I'm afraid you're wrong. I'm not sure it is true. When you agree or disagree with someone, you can say, I quite agree with you, or I partly agree with you. Also, you can use the words partially and totally. For example, I totally agree with you, or I totally disagree with you.
This is the example of another dialogue. After reading the dialogue, would you please answer the question and about asking opinion and giving opinion. This dialogue about Andi and Bimo. Next, dialogue 2. This is also the example about asking and giving opinion. If you want to asking opinion, jika kalian ingin menanyakan suatu pendapat, kalian bisa memulainya dengan what do you think of? What do you think of ini biasanya diikuti oleh noun phrase. What do you think of him? What do you think of that girl? What is your opinion? What do you think about? What is your idea? How about itu juga diikuti oleh noun phrase. How do you think? Please give me your opinion, and etc. If you want to give opinion, next, ya. Jika ingin memberikan pendapat, bisa dimulai dengan in my opinion, I personally believe, I intend to think that, in my view itu artinya menurut pandangan saya, as far as I know, I think that, personally consider, to my mind, from my point of view, the way I see is that, my comment is. When you see the video, there is an expression that's showing simple present tense. Ya, simple present tense yaitu kata kerja bentuk satu, yaitu habit to show the habit. The pattern is subject plus verb 1. For example, what do you think about my basketball? I think the basketball is nice. Nah, is-nya ini yang bentuk satu. But if you ask opinion about past event, you give opinion by using simple past. Subject plus verb 2. What do you think about the Rudy's party last Saturday? In my opinion, it was a great party. Ya. Was-nya itu adalah bentuk 2. Jadi nanti the next session, I would like to review about the simple present tense and the simple past tense. I think it's enough for today. If you have any difficulties, you can ask me by phone or WA me. Thank you for your attention. See you next time. Semoga kalian selalu dalam keadaan sehat. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.